Okay, I'm about to do my first ever service on my Volvo Penta D4 300s. First things first, let's start the engine up and warm her up. And now we're ready to rig up to start pumping out our oil. That's so simple, believe me. You take your hose with the appropriate size, you pull out your dipstick, you put the hose in through the dipstick hole down to the pan, feed it in, then plug it into your extractor. And simply pump away. So pumping up, it's a vacuum pump. So pump it up to pressure, and you'll know that because you'll stop hearing the tss noise. There we are, it's gone. And straight away you can see the oil is starting to pump out. So now that we're doing that, you can now set about taking off your oil filter. Okay, another tip is to have yourself a plastic bag so you don't make so much mess. Just put the bag over the filter, run it all the way down to the skirt, and then simply twist it off by hand, pull her out, tip her upside down, put her straight in the bag, tie her up, and put it in the bag, which I've tied on to the other side of the engine, and put it straight in there so it doesn't make any mess. So I'm going to put on my oil filter first. My oil filter goes to the back. It's easy to know which one it is because this is the bigger one of the threads. As you can see, the big thread to the big thread. This one is a smaller thread, which is your bypass filter. So now I'm going to take a little bit of oil. I've got a clean finger, and just put it round that seal to give us a nice seal, and so it goes on easy. And as it says on the filter, you're supposed to do it up by hand tight and half a turn. Half a turn once you get by hand tight. So here we go. Same system with the bypass filter. Okay, so very simple. That's your oil filters changed. So during that process, I've just decanted my first 6 litres with the oil extractor. I'm now extracting the last of the oil into the oil extractor, and whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to change the crankcase filters. So that's the old one which I've taken out from there, and now I'm going to put the new one back in, or the new one in, which is this one. And also the kit comes with a spare seal for the cap, and the seal goes in there, so I'll change that too. Okay, now for the moment of truth. It's time to start up the engines with everything completed.